second, y'all. Alright, looks like it's all working. Just had to make sure. I was having a couple little glitches there a minute ago. I wanted to make sure it was alright. You turn my ringer off on this here phone and it will get going. Alright, boys and girls. This stream is about two things. It's about some false flag and stuff that happened with Griffin Gaming. And it's also about how black women feel like they're entitled to every stinking thing there is. These two black chicks who do gaming or are associated with gaming basically accuse these companies, PlayStation and Xbox, of underrepresenting black women. Because you know, everything that happens, black women have to be involved. Even when it's stuff they don't really care about. I don't know a single black woman that cares about video games in my life. I'm 43 years old. And I'm talking friends, family, associates, cousins, whatever. I haven't met a single black woman who cares about video games. So I think that's part of the reason why an industry that's built up around white men caters to white men. Listen, guys, I know people don't like truth. That's why I tell it so much. The gaming industry, the anime industry, all of that stuff is catered towards white men or white males because that's their number one audience. That's where they get the most bang for their buck. Listen, businesses and companies target specific groups because that's where they make their money. So the gaming industry is targeted at the people who they can make the most money off of. So that's why they sent out free systems to white guys, because those guys are the ones who predominantly play and buy these things. Now, black folks believe, because black people buy video games too, that we buy them in the same numbers as white people. It's not even close. Okay? It's not even close. White folks buy PlayStations and Xboxes way more than black people do. That's because most of the time black people don't have the money to buy these things. There's a large segment of the black population that are broke, completely broke, and they have no access or way to buy these consoles. You guys know I can't stand black women. You guys know I can't. I don't like the ratchetness. I don't like the ghetto attitude. I don't like the way that they treat people. I don't like the way they talk to people. It's a lot of stuff that they do that I'm just not cool with. Dude, don't nobody care about you. Who cares who you are? You're a loser and a nobody. Get lost. I love how people come in here and they try to make themselves something and they're just really losers. Anyway, back to what I was saying. I'm not letting a loser troll get me off task. You're not entitled to anything just because of your skin color and your gender. I am personally just a little sick and tired of everything being decided by race and gender and sexuality or whatever. I don't give a crap who and what you are. We all have to work for stuff and earn stuff. This idea that the video game industry is underrepresenting black women, they don't owe you shit. That's they stuff. They made those consoles. They can sell them to whoever they want. They can give them to whoever they want. But I want to play this video for you guys, because rather than me tell you what they said, I'd rather let you hear it for yourself. It's just more of this dumb woke crap. We're all sick of it, but we have to keep hearing about it. And they were doing this interview on this channel called Inside Gaming. It's a crap channel. I went and looked. It's a lot of SJW woke speak. And it's trash. Now, they spend a lot of time bashing other channels, other gaming channels, but they don't look at their own crap. They don't look at the stuff they say and do. So let's get into this.
We're now in the midst of the release of the next-gen consoles, PS5, Xbox Series X. Steph, who has been on the show before, has access to both of these consoles and has some really wonderful unboxing and impressions. But I wanted to talk to you about something that I saw you posting about on Twitter, along with Zombie Kills, who we're also speaking with. So the gaming industry, of course I don't need to tell you, has a long perceived history of being for white cis males and
white cis males. Here we go already. Out the gate. I already don't like this dude. This whole cisgender crap, that weird speak, I don't care about it. Okay? You got straight and gay. That's the way I look at things. I'm old school. All this cisgender, ultra binary, ultra instinct gender, all that. I don't care about none of that. That's just a bunch of stupid words to me. It's just dumb words that people use to make themselves and their little movement sound better. You got straight dudes, you got gay dudes. Simple as that. That's the way I'm gonna always look at it. If you transgender, you're just in the gay group. Simple as that. If you a dude and you like shillelaghs, I don't care if you dress like a woman, and as long as you a dude that likes shillelaghs, you're gay. If you a dude and you like trim, then you're straight. See how simple it is? All these 89 flavors of genders crap, it's just to make shit confusing. I ain't gonna confuse nothing. I'm gonna just call it like it is.
Made by white cis males, and that it's, you know, it's kind of a boys club and it's very whitewashed, especially if you look at protagonists and creators.
Yeah, because it's always something wrong with men having something. Every time men have something that women aren't included in, or women are marginally included in, it's a boys club. NFL, boys club. NBA, boys club. Why aren't guys allowed to have stuff? Women can have all kinds of little groups and other crap. They can have whatever they want. Men don't try to horn in on their territory. You don't see us jumping in saying, it's not fair that that's all women. We don't do that to them because we don't care. Women always want to bust in on what we're doing. They always want to horn in on our territory. It's really ridiculous, man. When the last time you seen a guy, a straight man, who's about his business, when the last time you seen a dude like that jump in and try to horn in on some female's territory? When you see a dude try like jump into the makeup scene and try to take it over. The only guys on YouTube that do makeup are them gay dudes, like that James Charles dude. He gayer than a $2 bill. But real straight men don't get in on that stuff because we don't want nothing to do with it. But anytime men have something, women cannot be standing left out of. They cannot stand it. How dare you leave us out? And black women are the worst. They feel like they are entitled to everything. And I mean everything. Even if they don't care about it, they still want their piece of the pie. It's ridiculous.
And I think we're seeing now more and more people of color and black creators step into the spotlight and get the opportunity to create, and it's really cool to see.
Wait a minute. Black creators have the opportunity to get on YouTube and create. Has nothing to do with Xbox or PlayStation. If you want to get on here and make content, you can get on here and make content. There is no obligation for any company, even YouTube, to push your creation. It's up to you to get out there and make it happen. I don't know why this entitlement thing in the woke community, this entitlement that they have, this idea that everything should belong to everybody is really stupid. And it's just pure socialism is all it really is.
But we've seen through the actions of these big gaming companies like Sony and Microsoft that maybe that's moving a little more slowly in some places.
Well, if you got a problem with Sony and Microsoft, go play a Nintendo. I mean, you got other options. You want these big companies to bow down to you, a fucking nobody on the internet.
Than we would like to think. I first realized that when I saw your thread on Twitter pointing out that it was mostly white men getting Xbox Series X's, at least in the first run of it.
I got a question, guys. I thought gaming was supposed to be for fun. Leave it to black folks to bring race into video games. Leave it to black folks. People can't just line up and get what they want. Folks just can't play games anymore. You gotta leave it to Negroes to bring in race. Everything is white supremacist now. You got an Xbox before I did. You're a white supremacist. You got a PlayStation before I did. You're a white supremacist. I keep saying this and I keep saying this and I keep saying this. White people, y'all need to stand up and fight back. Y'all need to stand up and tell these ratchets to go to hell. Because I honestly, you know, people always accuse me of wanting to be white. Never. I would never want to be white. Because y'all sit around taking shit off of these people. I never give up being a real nigga to turn into a white person that just lets people call them racist all day. Y'all let people call y'all that shit. And y'all don't do nothing about it. Y'all don't even step in to stop it. Y'all just, oh, I'm not going to worry about it. I know I'm not racist, so I don't care. Man, forget that. They on the internet, on Twitter, everywhere calling you racist. And all you did was get a video game system. You didn't do nothing wrong. You just copped a video game and now you a racist. Man, ain't no way in hell nope.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, you know what? I think just this year...
Uh-oh, we got a British Ratchet. See? Y'all think it's just American black women that are ratchets. No. This one is one of these tea-sipping with the queen ratchets.
particular, it has just taught me...
And I see that the ratchets over there wear weave too. Because that's not her hair. That's weave.
...to not just say anything. Speak up. If there's a problem, try and fix it or try and say...
There is no problem. Sony and PlayStation have the right to send their video game systems to whoever they choose. There is no problem. You created the problem when you turned it into a racist issue and you flagged Gaming Griffin for saying the same thing. He called this junk out for what it was. It was some black chicks being racist. They got called out, and so they flagged the man's channel. But let me show y'all. Let me show y'all how bad they got called out. They were taking so much heat, y'all, that this is what they did. They turned off the likes and dislikes, and they turned off the comments. That's how much heat they were catching. Because everybody was saying the same thing. Y'all just sound like some racist black chicks who mad y'all didn't get a console when y'all wanted it. I mean, that's all it looks like. It just looked like they just mad. That video we did the other day, where they talking about what white people are superior at. It was just a video of black folks complaining about white folks. No legitimate complaints, just whining and playing the victim. These chicks did the same thing. They played the victim because they didn't get a console when they wanted it. And this chick right here got two of them. She got an Xbox and a PlayStation. So I don't even know what she complaining about.
Something until the right people get the attention, because it's a thing of I wasn't happy, and it wasn't about me just getting an Xbox and a PS5 and stuff. It was about where are the black women who are able to actually review these consoles.
There aren't that many because most black women don't care about video games. How many times do I have to say that? Women in general don't care about video games. Why do you think there are more gaming channels ran by guys? Why do you think on YouTube, on Twitch, everywhere, most gaming channels are men? Because girls in general don't care about video games. My woman could care less about a console. She know I like them and she don't mind if I buy one. But she don't play them. She don't even spend a few seconds looking at the screen when I'm playing them. Because she don't care about video games. And most women feel that way about video games. They think that video games are just taking away from the attention they could be getting. That's why. It ain't because Xbox and Sony are racist. It's because they know who their audience is. Why you gonna try to cater something to an audience that don't really want it? I want you to imagine that you're a company. Are you gonna go out of your way to try to sell a product to a group of people who don't really want it? No! You're gonna sell it to the people you know gonna buy it. I mean, this shit is crazy.
Where are the LGBT community that I want to hear from and their experiences? That thread in general was something I don't regret, because it's opened a lot of eyes to a lot of people, but at the same time, a lot of people try to sweep it under their feet. So I said, you know what, I'm going to just take it upon myself.
You're going to take it upon yourself to do what black women do best. Inject yourself into something that you shouldn't. That's why y'all turned off the likes and dislikes in the comments of this video. Because you injected yourself into something, you should have stayed out of it. You got your consoles. Why don't you just play your games and shut up?
Myself and Timmy from the Nerd Council, make sure you guys follow, their platform. Me and him came
Niggatry.
Together and, we said, listen, enough is enough. We need to make a statement. Both companies were talking about play has no limits, power your dreams. But if that's what you're promoting, why is that not reflecting on your launches?
You tweet.
Because black women do not play video games as much as white men. Black men do not play video games as much as white men. White men are the target audience because they play more games. They buy more games. They have more access to games. That's not racism. That's called marketing. Anyone who's ever owned a company knows that's called marketing. You sell your product to the people who are going to buy it the most. You don't just give your product to the people who are going to buy it the least. And listen here, faggot, there ain't no echo chamber here. The echo chamber is the channel that you came from. So you can suck a dick and leave. You got the wrong nigga here, motherfucker. I don't play that shit around here. You don't come on my channel and talk shit and think you gonna stay. Fuck you, bitch. I ain't scared of none of y'all, and I ain't scared of YouTube neither. Game and Griffin took his video down because he didn't want to get fucking flagged again. They flagged his channel because they didn't like the fact that he told the truth. If you're willing to try to bring somebody's channel down because they tell the truth, then you already done lost. Mods, I don't know what y'all doing, but can y'all monitor that so I can do my show?
Tweeted at PlayStation with some really great tweets, which you were just telling me got a decent amount of attention.
Okay, so my tweet was simply this. Hi PlayStation, we noticed a lack of representation of women in color, in specific black women reviewing your console.
That's because there aren't that many black women who care about it. Once again, not to mention the fact that not everything revolves around black women. Why do y'all always feel like y'all need to be represented? Maybe if y'all wasn't out there twerking and shaking y'all asses and having 1,200 fucking children, then you wouldn't have to have other people represent you. You know what I heard growing up in the hood? You need to uplift your black sisters. You need to uplift your black sisters. You need to help your sisters, right? Man, I'm not helping you do shit. Black women chose the path that they own. The trajectory that black women are on right now, they chose it decades ago when they decided to accept welfare and pop out a bunch of kids that they can't take care of. When the white man came crawling with that free welfare check, they should have said no. 30 plus decades or 30 plus years ago, when the fucking welfare program was created, black women had a choice. Take free money or keep your man, work and earn your own money. They chose that check. And they chose the projects. And they chose having 3-4 kids. That's why black women are on the path that they own. It ain't because of us. It ain't because of Microsoft and Sony. Black women are underrepresented because they too busy at home getting a welfare check, taking care of all them fucking kids they had. That's why they underrepresented.
I'd like to volunteer myself if you need help in finding people to do so. And
I like to volunteer myself. The reason you volunteering yourself because they didn't ask you. If they wanted you, they would have asked you. If Xbox or Sony say, hey man, we're going to send you a console. Can you do a couple live streams playing our shit? Alright, cool. But if I tweet them and say, hey man, hey, I'm sitting here begging and pleading, please send me a system. Come on, man, this is just garbage. You sitting here begging them to send you a game system.
I have written reviews for Tom's Hardware and would...
See, I ain't like everybody else. For some of you people who never watched me before, I ain't like everybody else. I'm not scared to call stuff what it is. I know a lot of y'all use politically correct words to keep your channel safe or keep yourself from getting injured on here. I ain't got shit to lose on YouTube. I don't make nothing on here and don't care. So I'm going to say what I want. And I'm calling these bras out for what they are. They false flag dude for no reason because he told the truth about this situation. If they false flag me, I don't give a shit. I ain't going to lose shit. I don't care.
Love a chance to do so. Thank you. And those tweets came from a place of frustration because PlayStation had just dropped the Black Lives Matter background maybe 2 days before.
And that was really stupid, PlayStation. You should have never did that. Because a lot of people were upset and they didn't want that stupid Black Lives Matter crap on their PlayStations.
Seemed incredibly disconnected that PlayStation was pushing Miles Morales, which is their
Miles Morales is half black, half Hispanic. So he don't count. Continue.
leading console title, arguably. And then to push a Black Lives Matter UI wallpaper, it seemed hollow. The narrative seemed hollow. I wanted to admonish it publicly, but also I don't like
Hey, slap the like button, y'all. Help a brother out.
offering up problems without solutions. And I'm arguably, and this is not me being, look at me, but I'm arguably one of the most visible black women in gaming at the moment.
She's arguably one of the most visible black women in gaming. How come I never heard of you? If you so visible, why you on the internet begging PlayStation to pay attention to you? I want y'all to think about that. She just said she's the most visible. If you're the most visible, how come you're begging for a console? Because you got guys on here who don't claim to be the most visible, but they got consoles sent to them. PlayStation sent them free game systems. If you're so visible, why you on here begging? And why you on here calling people white supremacists and racists? Because you didn't get a game system. Yes, her ego is astonishing.
And I'm qualified to do a review on it. Why didn't you think of somebody like me? Somebody who was on IGN Beyond, talking about...
I never heard of you, and I can understand exactly why Sony didn't. Because listen to you. You done called them out as white supremacists because you didn't get a game. I would have never ever sent you anything. Matter of fact, if you went to the store and tried to buy one, I would have blocked it. I would have been like, no, we don't want her money. I would have stopped you from getting one.
This stuff. Why didn't you think of somebody, black in the space,
Once again, black people, I'm saying this to you as a black man who had to lift himself up out of homelessness, had to lift himself up after going to prison and ruining my own life. I'm here to tell you, white people don't owe you shit. Nothing. You have to get out there and get it yourself. The way I did. You got to get out there and earn it. I'm telling you, if you spend all this time saying, oh, Mr. White Man, you owe me, you're never going to have anything in your life. All you're going to have is whiny victimhood. You ain't never going to get anywhere sitting around waiting on the white man to give you something that you claim he owes you. No one owes you anything in this world. Period.
Stephanie or Cypher of Tyr or any of the just number of...
Just like the old saying goes, if you don't work, you don't eat. It's that simple. I believe in that.
Of black women in this space, why didn't you think of us? Why?
The reason they didn't think of you is the exact reason why most people don't think of you. People are sick and tired of black women. Look, I'm not scared to say it. And a lot of y'all be thinking it. Some of you guys have channels who y'all make content. The reason y'all don't say it is because y'all don't want all the trouble that comes from it. So I'll say it for you. Gaming Griffin and all these other people who talked about this, I'm going to do y'all a favor. I'm going to do what y'all scared to do. I'm going to tell the truth. People are sick and tired of black women. They're undateable, bad attitudes, they're aggressive, they don't take care of their fucking kids, they're fat, lazy, stubborn, mean as hell. Do I need to keep going? This girl right here, look at her, overweight. How come every black chick you run across is fucking fat? And they all got a bad attitude. Fat with a bad attitude. That's what's going on. People are sick and fucking tired of black women. There ain't no such thing as a good black woman.
Why are we the very last to be thought of consistently?
You're the very last to be thought of because nobody wants to be bothered with y'all. And that includes the dating scene. Don't believe me? Go look at the dating statistics. Black women are up around 90% single. Nobody wants to date them. Nobody wants to be around them because they think they know everything. They think they should be in charge of everything. And nobody wants to be bothered with that. No grown man worth his salt wants to be bothered with a chick like this. I guarantee you this bra is single. She's so recognizable, but she's single. Because ain't no dude gonna go there.
I'm very vocal as opposed to somebody else who...
And you're very single.
...isn't as vocal, but wants to say something. If I can be that...
You know, I jump on the guys all the time about needing girlfriends. These chicks need boyfriends. A lot of these bras on the internet need boyfriends. You can tell when a woman ain't been fucked in a long time because they got the nastiest attitudes you ever want to see.
You know, that spokesperson for that person, let me be it.
Oh, wait a minute. Pause just for 1 second here. Brief intermission here. And a brief segue. The live stream where Snorlax was discussing things that he heard in my video. Because he didn't want people to see that readily available stuff, he hid it behind a paywall on his channel, right there. 14 hours ago. That's what he does with all the live streams where he snitches on himself. He puts them behind a paywall so only members can see it. Yeah, I just want, this is the guy who criticized other people for using paywalls to hide content. And here he is with a paywall hiding content. Don't you find that a bit hypocritical, guys? A bunch of people ask me, why have I been going after old Snorlax lately? And I'm the most honest guy ever. So I'm going to tell you the reason. I don't like him. It's really easy content. And he's a fucking garbage ass YouTuber who's getting away with being a garbage ass YouTuber. And he came at me wrong one time. All it takes is for you to come at me wrong one time. And I'm going to put you on my target list forever. I'm not going to lie and say that I have some kind of newsworthy reason for scorching his ass. No, I just don't like the motherfucker. And I'm going to be honest and tell you. That way, when you come into it, I don't have any altruistic reason for it. I'm not trying to clean up the website. None of that. I just simply don't like his ass. And that's the same way I feel about Jeremy from the Quartering. I don't like him neither. And I go after him because I don't like him. Plain and simple. That's the only reason you need to know. So if you come to my channel and say, why you make a video on this guy? Because I don't like his ass. It's the only reason I need. And the other reason is because fuck you. That's why.
Me carry, the cross on my back. It then kind of allows, more people to come after us. That's one of the reasons why I approached Xbox with this sort of thing and why I said to Sony, yo, you guys need to diversify your pool.
No, they don't. I don't care if Xbox and Sony were all white people. I mean the whole company. As long as you give me the game system that I want, I don't give a shit who works there. I don't give a shit who tries out the systems. Long as I get mine, I don't care. Black people are so hypocritical. We have these things called historically black colleges where every student is black. You don't see white people getting mad about it. But if a couple of Negroes don't get into Yale or Harvard, they'll throw a fit. What if a white person say, hey, I want to go to Grambling? Grambling is a historically black college. All the students are black. This is ridiculous. These companies made some consoles and put them out. That's all they did. That's all they did. I'm sick of Black History Month. I'm sick of BET. I'm sick and tired of black folks getting all this special privilege and shit. Everybody is struggling. Everybody's busting their ass. Everybody's trying to make something happen in this world. Exactly. I was just finna say, what if there was a WET channel? What if white people made WET, White Entertainment Television? That shit'll be all over the news. Look at this racist channel. What if we had White History Month? Oh, it's the most racist month ever. This is stupid, man. When people gonna start calling black folks out for this dumb hypocrisy? I mean, it's stupid. If you say I'm proud to be white, you're a white supremacist. But if you say you're proud to be black, then everybody will say, Wakanda forever. Everybody's a member of the Black Panther crew. This is some stupid ass shit, y'all. It really is. I don't give a fuck if you green. As long as you don't cross me, I won't cross you. It's as simple as that. All this black, white is stupid. The only thing that matters is green. How much of it do you motherfucking got? This right here. This motherfucking wallet. That's all that matters to me. And the motherfucking cheese inside. That's all. Paper, y'all. Don't nobody give a fuck about all this other shit. Niggas trying to make bank out here. God, I can't believe people still doing this racist shit. Can't believe folks are actually accusing other people of being racist over game systems. This is why I hate when new systems come out, man. I already made up in my mind. I'm not even thinking about buying one right now. Between this kind of shit and the scalpers, I'm just gonna wait until I can walk into GameStop and see one sitting there. Pick it up and buy it. I'm not even finna do all this. I'm not finna be camping outside GameStop. Like, I seen a video, motherfuckers out there with pillows and blankets, y'all. Sleeping on the ground to get a place. Man, you got me fucked. Nigga, there's a $200 jersey. You tell me to sleep on a motherfucking ground to get a game? You stupid as hell. I want to slap every one of them people in that video. You laying on the ground. You done took some blankets and shit from your house to lay on the ground to sleep outdoors to get a game. You fucking retarded. Fuck them game systems.
Guys need to diversify your launch process, your review programs, because it's not fair, especially because it's already a struggle for us as Black POC content creators and people in the games industry to even be noticed. And then big, huge companies, which we invest so much of our time and money in.
No, what's going on is people are sick of woke. Look, guys, I'm going to tell y'all right now, okay? You want to know the biggest way to build up an audience on YouTube? All you got to do is just go off on people like this. By the way, guys, slap the like button and sub to the channel, because I know some of y'all are not subbed. Just go on and hit the button, because y'all... Look, I'm the last hope. I'm your last best hope for a realistic channel. I'm your last best hope. I'm a channel that don't care. I'm a channel that do this strictly for fun. So you're going to get nothing but real. That's it. You're going to get none of this PC woke bullshit that you get all the time on YouTube. I'm going to tell it like it is. If I hurt your feelings, suck a dick. I don't care. That's all it is to it. But this woke shit, man, if you want to build your channel, you can start a channel right now with 0 subs. And all you got to do is go off on these woke people. Your shit will be huge in no time.
Are not looking at us to be part of it. You know, it speaks for itself, and it's kind of unfortunate that I've had...
Why you think I switched back to commentary? I had stopped doing commentary for a long time. I did. I was doing anime. You guys remember. I switched back to it because I saw my services were needed again. And as you've seen from my latest uploads and stuff, I picked up right where I left off. Going in on Snorlax. Going in on the bothering. Because somebody got to do it. Somebody got to keep it real. And somebody got to keep it real without begging you for fucking Patreon while they do it. Because that's something I've never done and never will do. Hey guys, even though I got money, would you guys mind going to my Patreon? Because, you know, I'm a grown man and I like begging for fucking money on the internet like a fucking pussy. Nah, I ain't never gonna do that shit. Never.
To go up to them and say, like, listen, there needs to be a change.
Did they improve? Did they pivot at all? And what's next?
I think Xbox pivoted. Xbox pivoted pretty freaking hard, right? I called them out on IGN, and I spoke out about it that I didn't see disabled people with them. I didn't see marginalized groups in general with them.
Disabled people? So now they got to give their shit to disabled people? I'm going to get in trouble for this, and I don't care. What the fuck do you need an Xbox for if you disabled? I just thought I'd ask. Fuck you need an Xbox for? What you need a PlayStation for? If you disabled, the fuck you playing it? This woke shit is just so stupid to me. This is so damn dumb. What's next? Dogs and cats deserve one? Fish? I mean, this is stupid, people. Fucking stupid.
Their Xboxes, and I don't know if I had anything to do with it, but all of a sudden, the second wave of people got them, and it was predominantly disabled creators and creators of color.
Disabled creators. Guys wonder why I can't stand this website. Disabled creators, huh? So what are they doing? They out here with their game controller. That's up to me. I mean, look, people, y'all gotta understand. This is why I don't like these motherfuckers, man. We are not all supposed to be equal. There's supposed to be people on top, people in the middle, and people on the bottom. Okay? That's the way societies work. Okay? We're not all supposed to be rich. We're not all supposed to be poor. We're not all supposed to be middle class. We are supposed to be all different. Okay? That's how all societies work. There are people at every socioeconomic level. This idea that we should all be equal is horse shit, and it'll never happen. The total equality is a total fucking dream, and it's a total fucking nightmare. It's never, ever going to be achieved. There's always going to be people at the top, and there's always going to be people at the fucking bottom.
Now, they gave out a few to black women, but we still aren't there in what feels like a substantial way to us. If you get...
Yeah, exactly. If it don't feel that way to them, then it ain't enough. Never mind everybody else. Us black women want something, and we better get it, or else. Yeah, okay. Fuck off with all that.
About 5 or 6 consoles to black women, but you've given...
Look, she cried and screamed and finally got her one. So why don't she just shut the fuck up now?
them out to 20 black men, you're still missing the fact that black women are underrepresented in this.
And look, she don't even look like she know what she doing. This is so damn dumb, man. This dude said, use promo code George Floyd for 100% discount. Best comment ever. Best comment ever. Cause he right. If you use this George Floyd Black Lives Matter bullshit, you get anything you want, man. I gotta hand it to her. That comment that should be etched in stone because he keeping it real.
Picture. And rolling them out to us as the second half of the launch instead of allowing us the first half of major access on what that could do to help grow and help set those content creators up for future opportunities is kind of shitty.
It wasn't us just going to them and saying, hey, we want new Xboxes, that's it. It's actually, okay, we're going to need to sit down after launch. We're going to show you these figures. We're going to show you the impact.
Guys, how many of y'all get y'all gaming news from fat black chicks? I'm being legit. I'm being serious. Since they claiming that they're so important in gaming, in the gaming industry, I want all of y'all, how many of y'all get y'all gaming news from fat black women? Because I promise you, I ain't never even heard of these chicks. I don't even know their names. I'm waiting. Anybody? Even the fat black chick that work at GameStop don't even know anything about the fucking games. She just working there because it's a paycheck. These bras are trying to pretend like they are so important to the gaming industry, and no one's even heard of them.
That us as black creators have done for your launch and show you.
Black creators ain't done shit for their launch. I'm sorry, but I'm going to keep it real. Black creators have not done a damn thing for the launch of these systems. The only thing niggas have done is run out there to buy them.
guys that we just, we are just as important as everyone else you put throughout the launch. I'm able to now work closely with Microsoft and Xbox to...
No, you're not. Just because you got one don't mean you're able to work closely with these companies. They don't know you.
Bring more opportunities to micro content creators. Sony, again,
They don't care about bringing opportunity to anybody. This is about putting their own selves front and center. What did I tell y'all about black women and Black Lives Matter? Every time a black dude gets shot, who the first people you see? You see the 3 fat black dykes who fucking started the movement. They all over TV. They all in front of the camera. Never mind the black dude who died. It's the same 3 fat black women in front of the camera every time a black dude get killed. Every time. Don't believe me? Go back and look. Go back and look at all the press conferences and videos. It's the same 3 women every time. I don't know how they able to be in all these cities all at once, but it's the same ones every rally. They always out front. It's always been about them, man. It's always been about them. She says, wait a minute. She later says people know her and should get a free console when she doesn't even have 1,000 subs. So she don't even have 1,000 subs and she thinks she deserves... I got 10,000 just on this channel. And all my other channels have over 1,000. I'm not begging for a free console. Are you kidding me? I thought this bitch was big time. She ain't even got 1,000 subscribers. Come on, you ain't even monetized.
Like a cool working relationship with them. They had like our names on the list and stuff, but it was still great to actually put more names forward because again, people miss out or they don't do the homework and stuff like that. And
sure,
yeah, like even going back to Xbox, they probably didn't even have any black people from the UK actually going to be part of their review.
That's because there aren't that many black people in the UK, for one, and 2, they don't know you. Every damn time a new console come out, they give them to the same people because they built up relationships with these people. The same gaming channels when PS4 and Xbox One came out. The same gaming channels that got the Xbox 360 and the PS3 were the same ones that got the new systems. And then they did it again with these because they built up a working relationship with these people. They don't know you.
Program. We actually did their work for them. And it's a shame because it's just like, it only takes you just a day or two just to look for black creators.
Nobody's gonna look for black creators. Bloody hell. How about you sit down and have a spot of tea? Shut up from your ass across the damn water over there. Don't nobody care about you. Go over there and sit with the queen and talk about the princess and all that other stupid ass shit. This America, motherfucker. We don't care about that dumb shit over here.
Did pivot. We have to give them credit for that. This is a learning process. Period. Nobody
They doing international hood ratting.
gets it right the first time they do something like this. This is the first time Xbox has had such a diverse amount of creators. They should be given credit for that.
You know what? Bill Gates should come out and do a damn press conference and tell all of them to go fuck themselves. He's like the second richest man in the world. What can you do to him? If Bill Gates come out right now and say, fuck all of y'all, ain't nothing nobody can do. Because he got so much paper, he can buy everybody off. I wish I had that kind of money. I would make the lives of black women a living nightmare. And look, I'm going to be 100% wide open. I don't like black chicks. I don't like them at all. I grew up around them. I've seen the destruction that they lay down. They are responsible 100% for the destruction of the black family and the black community. They are 100% responsible because they are the ones that keep having these illegitimate badass kids who turn into badass teenagers who turn into fucking criminal adults who destroy these neighborhoods. They are the ones laying on their backs having all these kids. They are wholly responsible for it. The black community is a goddamn wasteland because of black women. I don't like them, and I'm never gonna bite my tongue. I don't like them at all.
Reward people when they do the right thing. PlayStation, we haven't really seen it yet.
Okay.
I know.
PlayStation is a Japanese company. They don't give a fuck about nobody. They don't even care about white Americans. They're a Japanese company. They don't care about none of this dumb race shit over here. Everybody over there look the same. They don't give a fuck.
That I personally pitched myself to PlayStation. I got a response. I won't tell you what that response is because I can't give you all the scoop, but do know.
You won't tell us what the response is. What did they tell you to go fuck yourself in Japanese? PlayStation, listen, that's a sub headquarters. That's not the main headquarters. That's a sub headquarters. The main headquarters is in Japan. The sub headquarters is in LA. It's not the main one.
That I pitched myself and put myself out there. You say, well, why are you pushing yourself forward for the opportunity? Because
you know companies have more than one fucking HQ, right? Oh, wait a minute, hold on. They moved this main, okay, they moved to LA? Oh, okay, I'm wrong then. There you go. You was right, I was wrong. See how easy that is? Other assholes in the commentary community? This guy came in, clarified it. I was wrong, so I said it. I would like to invite Tipster, Augie, Keemstar, Bo Blacks, John Swan, and all those other cock blowers to start admitting shit when you get it wrong, instead of just repeating it over and over. Dude came in and corrected me. I was wrong. Let's go on.
Because if I can get through the door, I can shove my foot in it and hold it open for the next black girl.
No, you're not. You ain't gonna stick your foot in the door and shove open nothing for nobody. You did this for yourself. You and that other chick. You did this for yourself because you felt like you were not being recognized enough. You're not trying to hold the door open for other black women. This is some bullshit. You telling a lie.
Period.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's how minorities get opportunities. We don't.
Hey, Tipster, you had 117 people watching you live, and you got 86,000 subs. I got 155, and my channel ain't even nowhere near the size of yours. Why is that? Why are you so boring, sir? Why do you suck at such a high level that you could only pull in 0.2% of your audience?
Don't get them handed to us. We have to fight for them, exhaustingly so. You don't get to use Black Lives Matter for consumerism purposes and be like, let's push our game.
I really hate Black Lives Matter. I do. Because they are such a crummy organization. They are in it strictly for money. They are profiting off the deaths of black men. And the idea that anyone would condone such a disgusting organization. Now, I know why black women run and condone the organization. Because no one hates black men more than black women. I've proven that time and time again. No one hates black men more than black women. They hate us because we have options. Look, y'all don't believe me? White women find us attractive. Asian women find us attractive. Chinese women, Japanese, Cantonese, look at these. But when it comes to black women, don't nobody want to fuck them, not even black men. That's the number one reason they hate us. Because as soon as a black man realizes that he can leave the hood and get white women or Brazilian women or South African women who are not like American black women, once a black man finds that out, he never comes back to the hood. That's why they hate us. When I realized I could get white chicks, I never look back. I never look back. Boom. None but white booty from here on out. I bust in like Fleece Johnson. I'm here for booty. I'm never, ever, I don't care how desperate I get, I'll never mess with another black chick. Never. I'll whack off till my skin come off my shit before I fuck a black chick. We can do this the easy way or the hard way. The choice is yours.
Let's push our wallpapers and our UI all around blackness and then not include us in your stuff. Shame on you.
Okay, everybody's using that shit to their advantage. Don't nobody really care about black people. Let's be real. All these companies, like you remember when the NBA was doing the Black Lives Matter thing? And then as soon as the season ended, Adam Silver said this: we ain't doing that shit next season. We're not doing banners on the floor. We're not kneeling for the national anthem. We ain't doing none of that shit. We're going to go out there and play basketball. The NBA lost 27% of its revenue, guys, because people got tired of seeing that Black Lives Matter bullshit on the goddamn court. We got tired of hypocrites like LeBron James calling us all racist. People got sick of that dumb shit. That's why they lost so much damn money. Adam Silver said, no. If you do that shit next year, you're gonna be suspended because we ain't having it. The NFL, I got a live stream coming for you guys. There's a douchebag crying about the fact that Colin Kaepernick hasn't gotten an NFL job yet. Oh yes, I'm definitely gonna touch on that because guess what? Colin Kaepernick wasn't very good anyway. They included him on the new Madden game, and he even sucks on there. So we're gonna definitely talk about that. I got this channel popping now, boy. They done fucked up. The old me done came back, and I'm finna have fun. Destroy motherfuckers. Cause can't nobody do it like me. I'm the best. What your boy say? If anybody out there thinks they're better at commentary, it's fake news. I'm the best. Believe me, it's all fake news. Don't listen to them.
And, we did post our pictures that we had the Xbox when we did post.
Don't make me go get my Donald Trump wig. I found it. It's in there.
Our videos, and so many people we didn't even know, not even just in the UK but globally, just showed so much love, and that is what it's about.
Man, I was so mad at Toonami for doing that when they did that Black Lives Matter thing on Toonami. I was mad. I just want to see my cartoons, man. I just want to watch my tunes. I don't care about all that. If Black Lives Matter, then why don't you go up to Chicago and tell all those black men to stop killing each other? Well, it's going to be hard to talk to them because you're going to be doing a lot of ducking and running while you're trying to talk. That's probably why you ain't went up there to talk to them yet. Hit the like button. 155 people here. I should be well over 100 likes by now. Help a brother out. Hook me up like a tow truck.
Impact. I've always been a thing of impact over numbers. Again, with a lot of businesses, they always play by the numbers game, and I wanted to...
Yeah, I own a business, and I play the numbers game. You can't spin no bitches. This dude say, why you hate your own kind? I don't. I hate black women. If you're gonna fucking say it the way I said it. And I hate them because they destroyed the black race. They are responsible for everything that's happening to black men, black communities, black neighborhoods. Black women are solely responsible. If they would close their legs and stop having illegitimate kids they can't take care of, and they start raising these kids properly instead of just living off of welfare, then you won't have so many black men in fucking prison. There you go. That's your answer.
Show and prove that you don't have to have thousands or hundreds of thousands of subscribers or followers.
And what this stream is about two black chicks who felt like they were entitled to game systems. So they started a racist movement on Twitter, and then it carried on to YouTube. And they went after Griffin Gaming and flagged his channel because he told the truth about what they're doing. They're using race and Black Lives Matter and pressure to get what they want. If they honestly deserved these game systems for free, Sony and Xbox would have gave it to them. But they use a pressure campaign to do it. And that's just messed up.
To actually show real impact in the industry that you're in. And this is not just the end, this is...
Sub to the channel if y'all want this high quality, unfiltered, real content. I'm the only commentary dude that'll call out anybody. If you roll up with your grandmom in a wheelchair asking for sympathy, I'm still gonna roast your ass if you deserve it. I don't fucking defend nobody. I don't protect friends. I don't protect nobody. Just like today. Them flagging Gaming Griffin was wrong. Or Griffin Gaming, whatever his fucking name is. Them flagging him was wrong. But if he fuck around and do some stupid shit, I'll roast his ass too. Because I'm not his friend. I'm not his homeboy. Look, I'm going to tell y'all what Kaiser Soze said in Usual Suspects. One cannot be betrayed if one has no people. I have no people. Everybody's on the chopping block for me. One of the dudes I am cool with, as far as internet cool, is Geekdom 101. He's in my Discord. Geekdom will tell you how many times I done roasted him, and we cool. Like for real. He'll tell you I done went after him. When he say something I don't think is quite right, fire up a live stream. I don't care who you are. You say some dumb shit like these broads, I'm getting your ass. That's all it is around here. Hey, hello to whoever that is that said, hey, bro, hey.
Yeah, this is the beginning. It's crazy as well because a lot of people who didn't, you know, I guess, want to mess with me, or people who ignored my emails.
They should ignore your emails. You're not entitled to anything. No one owes you any fucking thing. I would have emailed you back and told you to go fuck yourself. You know, I wish for just a second, a split second, that these companies would have put me in charge. And you sent me a damn tweet or email, I'm a black woman and I'm not represented. I'll be like, sure you are, down on your local corner. You're represented very well down there. So take your motherfucking ratchet ass on over there and you ain't getting a game system. That's what I would have done.
Are now emailing me now because it's that nice little cosign from Xbox that they saw, or Sony and stuff.
You laid it out so clearly in your PS5 unboxing. You said, it's nice to see your heart.
You know what's messed up about this video most of all? These two ratchets have more testosterone than this dude right here. I bet you they could kick his ass. This dude is a straight up punk. I ain't bullshitting you. I bet you these two chicks could whoop this dude. Look how soft he is. This is a piece of Charmin up here doing an interview.
Work is being noticed and you're able to be a part of something, which I can just like feel it.
Man, what the fuck happened to men nowadays? Why do they think it's so bad to be a man? Like, this dude started out this interview talking about cis white men. What the fuck is wrong with our society where men are scared to be men? I am a goddamn man, okay? I like pussy, I like red meat, and I love my fucking 4x4 Toyota Tundra, okay? And I like motherfucking money. What's wrong with that? Why I gotta sit on here and eat fucking what's that shit? Tofu, and eat soy burgers, and drink fucking lattes? Man, that is not man shit. Niggas driving electric cars and shit. Man, I'm gonna fucking drive gasoline till the goddamn ozone layer evaporates. I'll never get in one of them electric cracker boxes. I'm sorry, guys. All you dudes out there, quit being scared to be men. God damn. Y'all let these women run y'all to, man, fuck that shit. Let a bitch try to tell me what to do. You need to, bitch, you better shut up. Get out my motherfucking powder. Let us pray the pimp's prayer. Lord, guide my hand and make it strong, Lord, when I show this bitch who she talking to. Whack it! Whack! Whackity whack! You ain't gonna tell me what to do. I don't give a fuck. You're not gonna tell me what to do.
In your voice. Also, your reaction when you open the
Oh yeah,
is
that
one of the
was
most just like pure delightful things I've ever seen.
Yay, you got your game system. If you didn't spend all that money on that fake hair, you would have had enough to just buy you one.
Why does somebody with 3K on YouTube, you know, deserve to have an Xbox and Ratchet? And I was just like, well, listen, I bring more value to somebody with probably over like 100K, but they don't have anything to stand for.
What? Do you hear this? I bring more value. I have 3K on YouTube, but I bring more value than somebody with 100K. Guys, look, I know and recognize that my channel is nothing compared to some of these channels on this website. Okay? The little piddly views that I get is a drop in a bucket. I believe I'm more entertaining than a lot of these bigger YouTubers, but I know when in the grand scheme, my channel ain't shit compared to theirs. They could literally get on here and just sit like this in front of the camera and they'll get 200,000-300,000 views. They ain't gotta say nothing. I gotta actually earn my shit. But for this chick with only 3,000 subs to claim that her channel brings more value than a channel with 100. The arrogance. The pure arrogance.
In the industry, what do you actually bring?
My one tweet with my son had 63,000 people look at it. That's what it meant for other black people to see me.
You had one tweet with your son. I would like to bring out the help of my trusty friend and ask a question. How come so many black women are taking pictures with their kids, but you never see pictures with them, their kids, and their fucking dad? Where are all the daddies at with these black women? They knock you up and then they leave. Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, doesn't matter. All you see is black women posing with children and no men, because they are leaving for white booty.
A person that looks like them have this. I had so many black content creators slide into my DM and black women slide into my DMs and go, I'm so happy to see one of us. I'm so happy to see one of us. You go.
Look, I'm gonna tell you straight up. I would have never took down my video. If I was Griffin, I would have kept my shit up. He told the truth, man. You know, the reason why these people win is because we get scared. We delete our videos. We hide shit from them. We let them say anything they want about us. They call us racist, call us this, call us that. But every time it's our turn to say something, we fucking deleting our shit, hiding our shit, privating our shit. He should have never took his video down because he gave them a victory. They didn't deserve it. He told the fucking truth. If you telling the truth, don't run from it.
You go, keep going. Please keep going for me. Like, keep going. And that's why I do this. I shouldn't have to pitch, hey, would you...
Y'all saw how she was rubbing on that Xbox? I told y'all she need a man, didn't I? Didn't I say it? If she was getting some dick, she wouldn't care about this. Same thing I said about them anime boys. If they getting some vagina, they don't give a fuck about Goku and Vegeta. How many of y'all think about Dragon Ball when y'all getting some pussy? I guarantee you nobody even, man, mother be like, what the fuck is Dragon Ball? I never heard of that shit. You getting some trim, you don't give a fuck. These chicks need some dick. They need men.
I'd like to write about racial disparities, please God, please. It's reductive of my existence in gaming.
How do you feel that's going to play out as we move forwards? Do you think it's kind of like a, well, we solved it?
Yes.
What kind of pressure do you think needs to be applied to companies like Xbox?
We have to continue.
Damn, he said I would have used my race and gender to get weight loss pills. Man, I keep on saying it, man. I keep on saying it.
Continue to do this. We have to continue to have these talks. They need to start to have us in the rooms.
Wait a second. She said we need to continue to have these talks. All right, guys. One of the ways that we have these talks is in the comment section. It's going to be kind of hard to have that conversation on that video because look what they did. They were getting so much heat. Look what they did. So how are we going to keep having this conversation if you shut off people's ability to conversate with you? Ain't no such thing as opinions when you dealing with the woke society. There ain't no such thing as questions when you dealing with Black Lives Matter. When you dealing with these, there ain't no such thing. They want to say what they want to say and fuck what you got to say. And that's exactly what this is. That's why they turned off the likes and dislikes, and that's why they turned off the comments. Because they don't give a fuck what you think. If they did, they would let you tell them. Just saying, don't it make sense? Hit the buttons. Y'all know which ones. You can even hit the dislike if I've somehow upset you. I don't have a problem with that. It's all engagement, so I don't give a shit.
And I am very happy, and I feel very, very blessed, and I'm very, very thankful for the opportunity.
Oh, here we go with that again. I'm very happy and blessed. Whenever they get what they want, they've been blessed. Whenever something bad happens, the Lord works in mysterious ways. One of the many reasons that I am an atheist Because I think that is some complete horse shit. There is no celestial deity up there doing this shit. Okay? This all happened because of human beings. No gods were needed for these chicks to beg for video game systems. Can we please stop with the I've been blessed horse shit?
Cool. Let's do more. Why don't you help us at launch with the Xbox? Why don't you give us exclusive rights to like maybe something specific that maybe other content creators can't get their hands on yet? Let's see some sort of support going forward where you pull us on board to a program instead of
If I was them, I would be like, look, we gave you a game system. Now can you please shut up and leave us alone? That would be my next response to these chicks. You got what you wanted out of us. Can we go run our businesses now, please? Without being called racist?
giving us an Xbox and nothing further.
Do you feel like the companies are going to be receptive, that we are at a bit of an inflection point?
They have started. Okay. I did some work with Ubisoft. Watch Dogs Legion, is set in Britain. It was launching on Black History Month in the UK. Ubisoft want us to work on some other titles, so we just did some distribution stuff for Assassin's Creed. We just worked with Sega for the Yakuza.
Are you listening to this? Like I said at the beginning, all they want is to be a part of it. That's all they want. Black women are notorious for wanting two things: DNA. And y'all know what DNA is. Dick and attention. That's all black women are good for. That's all they ever want. I want all of you right now to just stop what you're doing and think about your every encounter with a black chick. They either doing something to draw attention to themselves, or they being a slut and letting everybody fuck them. Now, I want y'all to close your eyes and think about it, and then I want you to tell me if I'm wrong or not. How many times you done seen a black chick acting crazy on the subway to get attention? How many times you done seen a black chick talking loud as fuck so everybody can see where she is? How many times you done seen a woman come in the grocery store, a black woman, with 6 kids and no husband? DNA is all they after. Dick and attention. Look, this dude said black women don't like you. I hope they don't, because I certainly don't like them. I'm sorry, but that don't work on me, pal. I'm sorry, I haven't been attracted to a black woman in over 25 years. So that don't work on me. You come in here with that reverse, oh, you don't like them because they don't like you. Are you kidding me? You know how many black chicks I could bang right now if I wanted to? I'm the one that's making the choice. It has nothing to do with them. They have no say-so in this. I am choosing to avoid them. Every time one of them see me, they try to get my number, or they try to get in my damn truck, or they try to talk to me. And I tell them all, I don't date or even speak to black women for anything. I've had to turn them down left and right because they desperate for DNA. Dick and attention. And that's two things they'll never get from me. Sorry, you can go fuck yourself on that. And thank you for banning that fag.
Dragon, and just doing some more stuff to really nurture and grow the black POC audience, because they're not given these opportunities. Sometimes they just want to.
Look, I got all the shit that black women are after. I got paper. I own my own business. Crib, cars, all kinds of electronic crap. And I have the thing they want the most that they'll never get. Me actually paying attention to them. I don't give a fuck what black woman it is. I don't care how good they look. I know what they are, because I grew up around them. I don't care if it's Rihanna. She's one of the best looking black chicks out there. But I know there's something underneath. It's called ratchicity. It's called ghetto. All black women deep down are ghetto, and all of them are ratchets. They all got it in them, and at some point, that shit comes out. Beyonce too. She just as ghetto as the rest of them. They all have it in them. All it takes is that one little thing to bring it out of them, and they'll act like every other black woman you ever met in your life. It don't matter if they are fucking supermodel or not. All black women are ratchet. All of them. Yes, even Michelle Obama. Ratchet. They all ratchet. It's a part of the DNA of black women, y'all. It is. And I don't care what anybody says. It is. I'm including my own mama and sisters because they have hundreds of ratchet moments that I could bring up. Hundreds of ghetto moments. My cousins, ratchet, ghetto. I'm 43. I got 3 children. I have a cousin that's 27 with 6 children. Need I say more?
Quit. Sometimes they just feel like it's just one of those ones where they don't have that person to help them or give them that, encouragement or give them that support. It's still...
I bet you if I was the one doing this interview instead of this little soft ass gay dude, I bet you they would be on here acting ratchet. All you have to do is replace that little gay dude with a real black man. A dude who ain't scared. And they real ratchicity would come out. I bet you it would. I bet you that chick would go off. I invite her to come and do an interview with me. I will ask her some real questions. Like, how much you pay for all that fake hair? Was it enough to where you could have just bought your own PlayStation? Simple stuff like that.
It's a slow start, I'll be honest. Again, and obviously with COVID, there's only so much you can do. But hopefully by next year, I will have a games agency with Timmy where we're able to, focus and really support black POC content creators from all different kinds of backgrounds.
You've got some really exciting
I'm trying. I think it's just
You got 3,000 subs, lady. You ain't trying shit. You're trying to get free shit by using your race and gender. That's what you're trying. And you got called out for it. You didn't like it. So you got upset and flagged the dude.
the thing where, I've always been a person of, if they don't allow you in their space, create your own thing so big that the doors come knocking and you...
That's not true. You heard what she said? If they don't allow you in their space, create your own space. That's not what she did. She busted in their space and called them racist and said, I want a PlayStation. She didn't create her own space. That's just a bald-faced lie she telling. I created my own space. Look at what I do right now on my channels. I don't care what nobody think. I don't take suggestions. I don't give a fuck. Ain't nobody getting no credit for anything I done on here. None. I got 6 channels. 5 of them are monetized. I did it all on my own. I built my own space, my own brand of YouTube. Because I'm not a YouTuber. I'm just a nigga that posts videos. I'm not a full-time YouTuber. I don't ever think I'm going to be big doing YouTube. I'm never going to get a $100,000 check off of this thing. I do this purely for fun and to fuck with people. And I'm honest about that. But I created my own little space. My own little brand of YouTube. When you hear the name MBA, Mad Black Atheist, you know what you get. I don't even know who this broad is. And I don't know what she does. I'll go look at her channel and see if there's anything else on there that's roastable. But frankly, this is trash.
You have the power to be in that position to make the decisions that you want to.
I champion for diversity. I fight for inclusivity. I try to solve problems, and I...
Basically, everything she just said is, I'm woke, I'm woke, I'm woke, and I'm woke, and I'm woke, and I'm stupid and I'm woke. That's basically what she just said. How can you say anything about black women when you have a white woman? You just answered your own question. That says everything about black women. You just answered your own question. You didn't even have to ban them. You didn't have to ban them for that. That's hilarious to me. You just answered it.
try to amplify voices. Am I the ninja of black girls? No, I'm absolutely a trash game player.
No, you're the sumo wrestler of black girls.
But my community loves me and I do really good things to move things forward and to have important discussions. We need to do more of that in games.
Wakanda forever.
We need to do more of having these discussions, these cultural and diversity discussions with people, and figuring out how you can have impact. Because
yeah, let's have a discussion on diversity while turning off all the comments on the video so people can't give you their opinions on diversity. Yeah, that's really working.
The impact that I had when I saw who PlayStation sent.
Man, fuck diversity. Make your own. I'm a black ex-con with a prison record and a criminal record a mile long. And I still managed to start a business and raise a family and make my own fucking path. I haven't one time blamed anything on the white man. When I got locked up, I went to prison because I did shit. I fucking committed crimes. The white man didn't put a pistol in my hand and tell me to rob a store. He didn't tell me to break in a house. I chose to do that shit. And I paid the price for it. But after I fucking served my time and repaid my debt to society, I said, fuck that. I'm never going back in that cage again. And I changed and I blazed my own fucking path. And it's been doing pretty damn good since. I don't have time to blame shit on the white man. Oh, cis white males are stopping me. I don't have the time, nor the patience or energy to sit around blaming white folks for shit. You got white folks out here poor and fucking going to food banks just like black folks. So sick and I'm so fucking tired of this shit. I hate this victimhood crap. Makes me want to throw up. If I didn't pay so much for this fucking keyboard, I probably would throw up.
Their PlayStations too, and the impact that I felt when I saw the beginning round of the Xbox launch gutted me.
So what kind of position does that put, consumers in the company and,
And this motherfucker right here, this dude right here, all you white folks out there, y'all should disown people like this. These white folks that hate the fact that they white and they hate other white people, y'all need to disown these folks. They should be their own little subgroup by themselves. For real.
The movement ahead of the release of Miles Morales, which obviously a lot going on, but are they about to just profit off of?
What's a good company to start? The best advice I can give you about starting a company is you need to start a company that does stuff that people don't want to do for themselves. The company that I started is an exhaust cleaning business. We go inside of restaurants, we clean the exhaust out of the grease ducts, the fans, and all that to keep the restaurant from burning down. The reason I chose it is because the restaurants don't want to do it themselves. Because it's a nasty job. Pays a lot. I mean, I average about $200 an hour. But it's something that people don't want to do themselves. And a friend of mine told me a long time ago, the jobs that pay the most are jobs that people are willing to pay more money because they don't want to have to do it. So if you want to start a business, you need to look for things that people want done but don't want to do themselves. Because they'll pay you the most money just to get the shit over with so they don't have to deal with it. Yeah, exactly. This guy said I had to do it at Applebee's and it sucked. Yes, what I do is really hard and really gross and really nasty. But it pays a ton. And I wouldn't trade it in for anything.
Blackness without supporting it?
Yeah, and you know what the sad part is?
I mean, I honestly make lawyer pay, guys. I mean, I'm not exaggerating. For real, I average about $200 an hour doing what I do.
And this is going to be me being very real. We're so excited to see Miles Morales, all of us. Black people, we're going to buy it anyways. Instead of doing what we should do and be...
Why do you keep saying Miles Morales? He's a half black, half Hispanic character. And for the record, I haven't seen any black people claiming anything about Miles Morales until the video game came out. Have you guys noticed? No one talked about Miles Morales in the comics. See, I've been reading comics for years about the Miles Morales Spider-Man. I've known about him a long, long time. I ain't heard no black people talking about Miles Morales. But now that the game come out, Wakanda forever! I told y'all, it's this ultra blackness thing is so fake, y'all. It's so fake. Just like this pretend hate of white people. I want you to understand where these chicks are coming from. I want y'all to understand where they're coming from. They hate Microsoft and Sony for being white companies who cater to white men. But they want these white companies that cater to white men to give them free consoles. Think about that for a second. If I hate you, I don't want you to give me shit. They on here begging companies that they hate for free consoles. You're a racist, white supremacist, sexist piece of trash. Can I have my PlayStation now? You're a Hitler. Can I have my PlayStation? Come on, y'all. How can people not see through these chicks? Well, I know how you can't see through her, because you would need x-ray vision. That's like trying to see through a mountain. But you get my point.
Be like, hey guys, we need to hold you accountable. And I'm sure, like you said earlier, you saw me tweeting about it, but you didn't see anybody else tweeting about it. You saw me tweeting about it, you saw stuff tweeting about it. If your timeline's mainly black, which mine is, all the black folks on my timeline started talking about it once I put.
Who cares? Yeah, once you put something on there, they started talking about it. But they wasn't talking about it before you said anything, because black people are a monolith nowadays. If one person cries racism, all of them will start doing it. But you notice she said as soon as she put it on her timeline, they started talking about it. If it was such a big deal, why wasn't they talking about it before you put it on there? Game over. Why wasn't they talking about it before you put it on there? If it's such a big deal, there's so much racism out there. Slap them buttons, y'all. I know I keep repeating it, but y'all lazy. Hit the buttons. Think about it. They didn't even mention it till she posted it. What does that tell you? She made an issue out of it. Other black people didn't make an issue out of it. She did, and then they follow her.
It out. Everybody was like, hey, I didn't notice that. Oh.
Yeah, they didn't notice it because guess what? Niggas don't notice shit until you tell them.
What the heck?
A game like Miles Morales, which the lead is a black Puerto Rican character, and you cannot release something and not include, like...
I got a question, y'all. How come the Puerto Rican community ain't going off like the black community? I'll wait for your answers. If this lack of diversity is such a problem, how come all the Puerto Rican folks who are fans of Miles Morales, how come they ain't going off making videos? Keep in mind, Miles Morales is a fictional character. He's not real. This is because they too busy working. They too busy earning a living. That's a good answer, man. That's a good answer.
Our people involved with it. So it's just to have that kind of kick up the butt. To say, hey, Sony, don't forget the black people. Don't forget the POCs. Don't forget, the minority.
Do you know how degrading it is? Do you know how embarrassed I would be to contact a company and say, don't forget black people? I would be so embarrassed with my own behavior. I would be too embarrassed to step outside if I did that. Like, how low on the totem pole are you? Look, I got into an argument a couple weeks ago with this. I was talking to this dude about why do we call black people in America African Americans? And I explained to him that I was born in the United States. I was born on this soil. I wasn't born in Africa and then brought here. I was born here. So I'm not an African American. I'm just a plain old regular American. And this guy tried to argue me to the ground about your ancestry. And I said, everybody is from Africa if that's the case. Because all of our DNA leads back to Africa. Even white people. All of our DNA. The cradle of life. Everything, where everything began. We all have DNA that goes back that far. But we also share DNA with the trees, the fish, the snails, the bugs. Everything on this planet has a shared DNA. We have strands of everything, all of us. I don't know why people still play these stupid games, but this is exactly why black people haven't advanced. Okay? White folks advance, Hispanic people advance. Even the gay movement has advanced farther than black people. All black people got was a civil rights movement. And since then, we've been digressing. We've been going backwards. Every other group is moving forward. And you want to know why? Because they're not wasting their time stuck on stupid shit like race. Simple as that. You want to know why white people don't need a White History Month? Because they're too motherfucking busy progressing. You want to know why black people need Black History Month? Because they just need something to bitch about. They just need to keep reminding white people of slavery. You know, some shit that happened so long ago that none of us even give a shit anymore. Yeah, I know what happened. I just don't give a fuck. It's okay, guys, to say you don't give a fuck about old ass shit. There's a reason it's called history.
Don't forget the LGBT community.
I believe that we have to hold these companies accountable. But the problem with that, Connor, is...
Imagine this. Imagine this chick holding these companies accountable. What is this, like the Oprah Winfrey show where everybody reach under their seat and there's a PlayStation? You get a PlayStation. You get a PlayStation. Is that what this is supposed to be? If you want socialism, just fucking say you want socialism. But stop with all this other shit, okay? This is so damn dumb.
I and every other black content creator can't hold them accountable. White
I ain't holding them shit. They can hold these nuts. I'm accountable for me and mine. I'm not accountable for anybody else or any companies or anything. I'm accountable for me and my family. And that's all I ever try to do. Simple as that.
people listen to white voices, and they will never listen to us. If white people listen to us, we wouldn't be in half the situations that we are in.
Oh my God, that's got to be the biggest, dumbest statement ever. If white people listen to us, we wouldn't be in the...
Inside of the gaming space and then in the world in general. This is where allyship in the game space really needs to come into a...
What the fuck does video games have to do with anything? They are a form of entertainment. Brief entertainment. They're not made for this kind of crap. But of course, with the woke black crowd, you have to find a way to blame white people. And this little pencil neck white dude sitting here, instead of pushing back on that, saying, hey, wait a second. You can't blame white people for all the problems of black people. Instead of him doing that, he just shook his nod and said, yes, you're right. Yes, Black Master. I would have told her, look, hold up, Holmes. I'd have been like, look, let's keep this real. You taking pictures on the internet with your child, right? Where your child's daddy at? Am I responsible for that? That would have shut her up right there. That would have shut him up right there. Or shut her up. Where your kid daddy at? See, that's one stereotype about black women that's not really a stereotype because it's based in truth. They all have kids with no daddies. Why you think the Maury Povich show got so damn popular? You are the father. You are not the father. Those phrases were viral, popular phrases because of black women. Yeah, I know they had some white trailer trashers on there every now and then, but the majority of the women that went on that show were black. Fat and black. And a lot of them heard you're not the father because they fucked so many dudes, they just kept testing guys. Y'all remember that one where that black chick had 13 men tested and all 13 were not the father? How big of a hoe are you to test 13 dudes and none of them the daddy?
Being held accountable. All of the white people on our timelines, all of the, white men in gaming, they need to say something. They need to do...
They are saying something, and you flagged them for it. Griffin Gaming said something, and you flagged him for saying something. That's why they don't say nothing.
something, they need to speak up. And I will say, Jonathan Dornbush from IGN spoke up and tweeted at PlayStation and said, you guys should send her one. She is very qualified to review it, and she would do a great job.
Anybody can review a console, guys. You can review anything. Look, watch this. Hey, Gatorade, thanks for sending me this shit. It tastes good, and it's better than drinking water. And here's my review. Oh yeah, nice, refreshing. Could probably use a little bit less sugar, but overall I enjoy it. See, any fucking, man, get the fuck out of here. She's qualified to review. You can review this McDonald's cup. Get the fuck out of here. That's some of the stupidest shit. I want a free PlayStation, because I can review it. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. You deserve one because you... And you wonder why I don't like them.
I want to continue to implore people to do that. And I want to continue to implore people in the game space to use their platforms for action. Not just amplifying, but actually putting in action.
I think this video is worse than the one we did the other day about the white people. I think this one is worse. Like, this one is just straight up worse. Because these broads are not even making any good points. All they doing is harping about the gaming industry being too white. It's always been that way. That would be like me busting up in a gay club and saying, hey, it's too gay in here. We need more straight people. Imagine that. I want y'all to stop and think about that. You just kick open the doors, walk in. You see all these dudes in there rubbing each other's knobs. And you're like, hey, wait. Wait, I want some more diversity in this club. There needs to be more straight folks in here. They'll look at me like, what the fuck are you talking about? Man, this shit is crazy. They always want what other people have, man.
Hire more brown people to do things around you.
Hire more brown people. No. Hold up. Motherfucker. Damn ears itching. Hang on. Motherfucker. All right. Companies should hire the most qualified person, regardless of color. That is what true diversity is. Diversity is not forcing companies to hire dark-skinned people just because you want them to. True diversity is giving all candidates of applicable skill the same opportunity to get the job. If they're all different colors and they all are qualified, then they all should get a fair and equal shot at the job. That's why companies have these things called interviews, so that they can find out if that candidate is right for their company. Because companies do have the right to hire the person best suited to work for them. That is true diversity. Forcing a company to hire a black person just because they're black is not diversity. Holy shit. Did everybody understand that? This is really rudimentary thinking here. Forcing companies to hire black people is not diversity. It does not help the black cause. When a black person earns a job through skill and through know-how and intelligence, that helps the black community. But just giving them a job because they're black is stupid. And it also can destroy a company. If you just hire people because of their color and you don't know if they can do the job or not, that's dumb. If you guys go over to my Mad Black Amusement channel, I've posted videos where I and one of the guys that works for me, a white guy, are cleaning an exhaust system. I don't look at him as a white dude. He working, so I pay him. I've hired black dudes before. Didn't work out. So I hired a white guy. He busting it. He's doing so well working with me, he's getting ready to start his own business. Because I'm helping him. That is what it means to, be diverse and all this other stuff. What they're talking about is just trying to force companies to do what they want them to do. And that's just wrong.
Don't give anybody anything if they're not qualified for it, but start wide.
Don't give anybody anything if they're not qualified for it. But she just now said they should hire more brown people. So she just completely reversed course in the next sentence. Is there anybody listening to these hypocrites? You just got done saying it. I'm gonna move on. The video's almost done.
Widening your net of who you think is qualified and why you think they're qualified, and make sure it's not an echo chamber of whiteness.
An echo chamber of whiteness. So there she is again. She said hire the most qualified person, but then she said make sure it's not an echo chamber of whiteness. But what if all the most qualified people are white? What if they interview all these people and all the ones that are the best are white? Do you still gotta hire a black person anyway? And you guys always ask me why black women are single. Why they are perpetually single. You always ask me. Just listen to these two. You're starting to figure out why people don't want to be bothered with them.
Saw a statement from Phil Spencer recently when he said that we need more black leaders. And, absolutely, I agree. But
yeah, we need more black leaders. But black leaders have to gain the skills and intelligence and knowledge in order to become those leaders. They shouldn't be leaders just because they're black. I don't follow people like Al Sharpton and Jesse Jackson because they're idiots. They're old hucksters. They're black preachers that's out there trying to get money. I don't listen to them. They're not real leaders. And that's also why the black community is fell behind, because those are the kind of people we look at as leaders.
it's like, if you want more black leaders, you need to hire us.
If you want more black leaders, you need to hire us. I'm a black leader because I'm doing everything you're supposed to do as a grown-up. Not to mention the fact I'm leading the way for black people to stop acting like this. It don't make you white. It don't make you a race traitor to call out other black people for being dumbasses. No, it makes you a dumbass when you condone this victimhood shit that they do. I get called a coon every day, or Uncle Ruckus, because I don't condone this dumb assery that black people do. I'm not a monolith. I'm an individual. I'm a grown-ass man. I'm not going to follow a group of motherfuckers saying stupid shit just because we all got the same skin color. Fuck you. I refuse. So go ahead and call me a coon. Go ahead and accuse me of sucking a white man's dick. Accuse me of being a dancing monkey. Accuse me of whatever. But I'll never follow niggas just because, oh, we're all black. We got to stick together. Black people have done more fucked up shit to me than any white person. I'm not going to follow them.
You need to hire us. You need to bring us more opportunities. You need to stop hiding.
You need to bring us more opportunities. I thought that you were supposed to go out and earn opportunities. Gain them through your work. And guys, I started my company because I started on the low. I was just a guy mopping floors. I got out of prison and I was sweeping and mopping floors, making no money. And I worked my way up from that to owning a business. I thought that I would never get to where I'm at because with my criminal record, it was hard doing anything. But no one gave me an opportunity. I earned it through hard ass work. What's wrong with telling people? Earn it. Sitting around with your hand stuck out, expecting the white man to give you stuff, is just the dumbest thing that black people do nowadays. Nobody with a brain should even listen to shit like that.
opportunities from us. You need to actually give us more support. We can only do.
You notice she keeps on saying give. How about this? How about you show them what you can do, and then they decide if they want you or not? Okay, like here's a prime example of what I'm talking about, guys. You guys know my boy William has a channel. I think he has like 80 subscribers, something like that. He's already got 2 sponsors, okay, with only 80 subscribers. Because other people saw him and saw what he was doing, and they wanted to be a part of it. I, on the other hand, with a channel with 10,000, have no sponsors. No one has ever even approached me. Okay? Because they see my content and they say, we don't want to be on that channel. And I absolutely respect the hell out of that. Because at least they're telling me, your shit's too rough for us. Point is, William earned those sponsors by going on. He don't get a lot of views, but he go on. He's dedicated to what he's doing. He don't try to be something that he's not. And he tries to have a good time. Other people saw that and hooked him up. He earned it. He didn't go out and beg for those sponsorships. He didn't go out and say they should give it to him. He earned it. What's so hard with doing that? She admits she only has 3,000 subscribers. I have 2 channels bigger than that. You don't see me begging for nothing. Actually, I almost got 3 bigger than that. I ain't begged for jack and never will. You'll never find a shred of video footage on this website of me begging for anything. Because I think begging is for animals.
So much ourselves. Like the reason why I created Nate Saga is because there wasn't opportunities for me. It's great that he's acknowledged it, but it's more so doing it than saying it.
A chick who claims that she's one of the biggest black females out there is crying about not getting noticed. But I thought you were one of the biggest. Does that make sense to anyone? You're one of the biggest out there, but they didn't notice you. Sounds like somebody is over-exaggerating themselves a bit.
I want to see things. I guess this is really the way I should say it to you, Connor, because I haven't said it as succinctly. Games reviews and console reviews through a prism of blackness.
A prism of blackness. Here we go with that shit. Hey, your head, you think your head is hurting? Black people. Every time black folks have tried to branch off and do something on their own, it's failed. Okay, there have been several times in history where white folks said, all right, you got it. We're going to take our hands off of it. We're going to let you have it. And black folks turned it into a nightmare. In Africa, it's happened here in America, in Europe. Every country's tried this, where they just let black folks do what they want and stay out of it. And it always fails. Black people do not like to admit this, but they need white people, even though they claim to hate them.
I want you to see it how we review and how we think, not how you review them and how you guys want them, not through using code switching language and everything else. I want you to look at things through our eyes and hear the way.
No. That's my answer to everything she just said. No. I don't want to see nothing through your eyes. I just want you to shut the fuck up. That's it. I don't want to see nothing through your eyes. I don't give a fuck what you see. I want to get the damn game system and enjoy it my own way. And I think white, black, purple, green, it don't matter. Everyone should have that. Everyone should be able to look at the damn thing and say, I like it for this reason. I like it for that reason.
Way that we tell stories to our people.
You have to say something and you have to do the work. I think
you have to say something, you have to do the work. Work these nuts.
A lot of people don't realize that it's so hard to break in this industry if you don't have that privilege to, or if you weren't.
You want to know what's hard? I'll tell you what's hard. What's hard is coming on YouTube, slamming out this quality ass content, and getting people to hit the like button. That's hard as fuck. Or getting people to sub. I mean, a lot of people admit my shit's better than most people they look at. But a lot of them don't even sub. They just come and watch. Oh, it's entertaining. They don't hit the buttons. But you don't see me going on a goddamn tirade. They don't want to sub. Fuck them. Keep watching. I mean, we've all seen proof that subscriber counts don't really mean anything. I mean, yeah, I want to grow my brand so more people can hear me out. But if it don't happen, it don't happen. But, you know... Oh, wrong one. That's not the one I wanted. But, you know, I will show y'all, again, you know, having a lot of subs don't necessarily translate. You know, oh, Tipster here got a lot of subs too. And look how many live viewers he had last night. Now, I've had like 170 this whole stream. And my channel is nowhere near this size. So this is proof that subscribers don't mean shit if you can't get them to watch. This is 100% proof. That's why, you know, it is what it is. If they sub or not, whatever, fuck it. I'm still going to get people watching. They still going to come and see me. So it is what it is. Dude said the goddamn socialist in that video. Look, man, I ain't down with that. You know, a lot of you guys who watch me know I ain't down with that socialist shit. That's why I did not vote for Biden. That's why I do not like liberals and progressives, because I believe in capitalism. I believe that everybody has an opportunity to get their ass up and make something happen without fucking begging from the government. And I don't believe in the Robin Hood economics. I don't believe that you should take from people that work and give it to poor motherfuckers. I don't think I should have to pay taxes so Quoisha can have 7 kids. I don't believe that, guys. I just never will. That's socialism to me. And I'm sorry. If I got to get my 43-year-old ass up and work, then all these 20-somethings out there should be able to get up and work too. It's that simple to me. I mean, that's just the way I see things. It may be a simplistic way of looking at stuff, but I don't care.
I guess born in that privilege.
Oh, I have an enormous amount of privilege. I've been extremely lucky.
Oh my fucking God. I have an enormous amount of privilege. I've been extreme. What the fuck is it with these white dudes who do this? Oh yes, I have a lot of privilege. I'm checking my privilege. Somebody please tell me what the fuck is wrong with these people. Oh, I can't stand when they do that shit. This dude said I see it. So you see working as slave labor. And you obviously don't know what slave labor is. Slaves don't get paid, dumbass. I make $200 an hour for what I do. Does that sound like I'm a slave? My glasses cost as much as some people's cars. Do I look like a slave? Really? Working is slave labor. That's probably one of the dumbest things someone's ever wrote in my damn chat. You get compensated for work. You get paid for work. Slavery, you don't get payment. So the idea that you think that is fucking retarded. And you probably live with your parents. Since you think working is slave labor, it's more likely than not that you live with your fucking parents. Is it what I want to do? Yes. Why do you think I started the company that I own? If I didn't want to do it, you think I would have built a company? Duh. Why would you even ask such a dumb question? I don't work for anybody else. I own a business. It's my business. I have people that work for me. So none of your little liberal woke logic shit's gonna work with me. I am a business owner. I'm not a worker. So none of your rope-a-dope's gonna work on me. Oh, there go the classic comeback. Well, a lot of people don't. Dude, Walmart is hiring for $18 an hour. Walmart, guys. Right now, cashiers starting at $18 an hour. So which would you rather be? Broke or make $18 an hour? Which would you rather be? A lot of these people would rather be broke. It's really sad. It's really sad. Think work is slavery. Holy crap, dude. I don't know what your parents were doing when they were supposed to be raising you. Look, I'd rather do what I want to do. Yeah, you are doing what you want to do. You're sitting on the internet broke. So you are getting to do what you want to do. Because I guarantee you, you're broke. If you think that working is slave labor, and you just now said, I'd rather do what I want to do. You just told everybody in this chat that you're a broke loser that lives with his parents. Because getting what you want is for babies and little kids. Adults in the real world know that we don't get everything that we want. No one gets what they want in this world. So you obviously live with your parents. Don't even try to deny it. You live with your parents. Your parents got to spend their Social Security, or they probably still working, to take care of a grown motherfucker who should get the fuck out of their house. Yeah, he a socialist. That's another form of socialism. Living off your parents is socialism. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know the words.
Get out that woman house. Get out that woman house. You need. Get out that woman house. You need. Get out that woman house. Get out that woman house. Get out that woman house with your big old grown man. Get out that woman house. Get out that woman house. You're 45.
Guys, I would like to read the message that he put in the chat. I live with my grandma. You're right about that. What's that you say? NBA was right again. Told you. Told you. Living off your grandmama. How can you look in the mirror knowing that you mooching off your grams like that? Like, I want to know, how can you wake up, roll out of bed, and look in the mirror knowing you milking an old lady for somewhere to live? You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Like, for real. I ain't even playing. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. That's disgusting, dude. Mooching off your grandmama, that's disgusting. It's bad enough to mooch off your mama, but to mooch off your grandmama, that, like, you should have enough balls as a man to hit them motherfucking streets and make something happen for yourself. There's nothing more disgusting than what you're doing right now. A grown-ass motherfucker on the internet talking shit while you living with your grandmama. You ought to be so motherfucking ashamed of yourself right now. I mean, you should go look in the mirror and just start punching yourself in the face. Because you are a disgrace, sir. I'm just going to keep it real. You are a goddamn disgrace. And you are exactly what's wrong with this country. Disgusting. I would never fucking do some shit like that to my mama. Or my grandmama. She's dead anyway. But I would never fucking do that shit. There's nothing more disgusting than grown people laying around fucking mooching off their goddamn parents and grandparents.
To be
You know,
yeah.
I don't have it, so I have to keep bending my back. I have to keep fighting the.
Look, guys, the whole point of your parents raising you is so that you can grow up and then one day raise your own family. That's what being a human being is. But some of you motherfuckers, man, y'all think that parents are supposed to take care of y'all forever. And it's just not the way it is. Your parents are going to die one day. I tell my boys all the time, I'm going to die one day. You got to be able to take care of your motherfucking self.
Fight. I have to keep on making the noises. I have to keep doing the work, and actions speak louder than it, itself. those who don't hear will feel.
It's the same thing that we want in this world. We want equity. Black people are screaming and dying in the streets for equity, right?
Screaming and dying in the streets. No, they're out in the streets burning other people's property, tearing down national monuments. That's what they're doing in the streets.
Now, this world does not love us. America doesn't love us the way that we love it.
America loves me just fine. America gives me exactly what I want. It lets me make money and it stays out of my way. That's what anybody should want from this country. I got the room and the freedom to make my money, but at the same time, America stays the fuck out my way. Everybody should want that.
Unfortunately. The same is present in games. As much as we want to try to hide our head in the sand of games, we love games so much. Could games just love us back like a little bit, just so we can have some equity in our relationship with you?
We're going to have to still keep applying pressure, because I know companies can get very complacent, they can get very comfortable, so it's one of those ones to...
Anyway, that's pretty much the end of the video. I don't want to listen to these dumb bitches no more, because what they're saying is fucking stupid, and they're just trying to pressure companies into giving them what they want, and the company be damned. I'm not interested in that. Anyways, you guys heard what I had to say about these broads. My verdict is they just ratchets. If you don't like my opinion on black women, I don't give a shit. You can call 1-800-1-FONOIC, and we have operators standing by to tell you to go fuck yourself. You can also log in to www.imabitchassfanoic.com, and you can leave your complaints there on the website. One of our operators will get back to you and tell you to go fuck yourself. Because nobody cares. Facts don't care about your feelings. Simple as that. So if you don't like my channel, don't watch. That's all there is to it. And with that being said, I got some things I need to do, and then I'll be back later for another stream. And I don't know which channel I'll be on. It's going to be one of these channels that I have. I don't give a fuck at this point. But anyway, like button, sub button, pass it around on Twitter, tell everybody about it. You know, take the link and tell people to come watch some real entertainment. I'm going to get my ass up off of this thing. Part of the league, part of the crew. Let me get up out of here.